Hello, and welcome to the ACIM Book Club for the Complete and Annotated Edition of A Course in Miracles. This is the intro video to help you get started in this course text reading program. I'm Alison Anton with the Forgive Nest podcast for A Course in Miracles. We're going to cover in this video what exactly you need to get started, what you'll do each day in the program, where to find what you need each day and week, and some other resources to help you. But a little bit about me before we get into the details. I've been studying A Course in Miracles since 1996 and started studying the CE, which is the Complete and Annotated Edition of the course, in 2024. I've been a clairvoyant healer and minister since my mid-20s, so it's been a few decades. And in that time, I authored a book on healing and have led many online trainings in body-mind healing. I'm also an avid meditator and a studier. I believe daily practice of both the experiential and the mental aspects of learning are essential to making progress on the path of A Course in Miracles. I'm also a member of the Circle of Atonement's Course Companions community and a certified study group leader through their online leadership program. The Circle of Atonement is the publisher of the Complete and Annotated Edition of A Course in Miracles, which is the CE for short. This is the version of the course we'll be using for study in this program. The CE is based on Helen Schuckman's original handwritten notes. And this is important because there are a significant amount of additional words in the CE, about 45,000 more words that were omitted from the Blue Book version. So I need to make it clear that to do this reading program, the only way you'll be able to follow along is with the CE version, not the Blue Book or the Foundation for Inner Peace version. Let's talk quickly about how to access the CE version. There are currently 4 ways to read the CE. I've included links to all resources in the body of this post below this video. Of course, there's the physical copy of the CE, which is right in the middle of these bullets right here, which is always great to have. Lots of people really like to have that tactile experience of a book in hand. You can order the book through the Circle of Atonement bookstore, circleofa.org, and there's a shop link in the bottom footer navigation for that. Or you can get a copy at Amazon. Search for Complete and Annotated Edition of A Course in Miracles, and it's published again by the Circle of Atonement. And there's also, and I highly recommend here at the top of the bullet here, the free web or phone app. Anyone with a smartphone or internet access can access these. I use the web app nearly all the time because it's so easy to read and navigate through all of the sections. The web app is what I screen share in this program for all the daily commentaries. It's great because you can highlight text, bookmark pages or entire sections, and also easily click to read footnotes that explain hard-to-read passages, and also there's biblical references in those footnotes too. You can download the free apps at news.acimce.app, and the link is in the body of this post, or just do a search in your device's app store. There's also Audible and Kindle versions on Amazon. Again, all links are in the text body below this video. While we're talking about links, there's a few others in the body of this post to look for. You'll find your video assignments for week 0. These are 2 episodes that I created to be part of this program, how to start a daily ACIM practice, and how to read the text to make the best use of your effort. There's also some extracurricular ones, a couple from Robert and Emily Perry of the Circle of Atonement. The first one is on course-based meditation, and the other is a quick excerpt on why they felt they needed to publish the CE based on Helen's original notes. You also have some reading assignments for week 0, the front matter, and appendix 2 in the CE. These were to get you really acquainted with the mission of publishing the CE version of A Course in Miracles, an introduction to the scribes of the course, Jesus as the purported author of the course, and how A Course in Miracles came to be. I'd also like you to read the introduction to A Course in Miracles. And if you want, you can also read Cameo Essay Number 1. Cameos are commentaries on some of Helen's notes that were too personal for the text, but just too good to leave out entirely. Cameos are in Appendix 1 of the CE. So what do we do every day in the ACIM Book Club? There's a small handful of things to go over. Like I said before, practicing A Course in Miracles isn't just reading, and it isn't just experiential either. It's a complete and multifaceted system of learning a spiritual journey that we undertake throughout the course of an entire lifetime. This program is to give you the very basics of that practice, and then from there, it can be built upon. So I thought I'd go through the week 1 page so you can see what you'll see each week and each day of the program. These weekly posts include all materials for your upcoming reading week ahead. Firstly, you'll find links to all previous weeks. In this case, in week 1, the only previous week is the week 0 resource page, which is the page you're watching this video on now. There will also be a link to the main ACIM Book Club page, which you can always jump to anytime to find all the posts to date. You'll have extracurricular reading and listening assignments. These usually include cameo essays from the CE. Other extracurricular might be podcast posts or articles relevant to the subject matter of that particular week. Then we get to our daily assignments. All 5 reading days are included in the body of every weekly post. Our program is based on a 5-day per week reading schedule. You'll see your reading assignment right at the top of each day. Please watch my podcast again on how to read the text of A Course in Miracles for tips on how to best use your study time. That link again is under video assignments in this week 0 post. Most people do their text reading in the morning, along with their morning quiet time meditation. It's nice to be able to use the quiet time to ponder the reading material, but it's not required. It might not work for your schedule to read in the morning, or your brain isn't in that kind of mental space yet. Understood? Do the reading anytime you can that day, but I do still recommend you start out every morning with quiet time for meditation. It's not listed here under your assignments for the day, but part of the course practice is to take 5 to 10 to 30 minutes or more to meditate, to connect with God and receive guidance from the Holy Spirit. I'm not going to get into course-based meditation practices in this program just due to timing and to keeping it focused on the text. But for now, remember, I included an extracurricular video from the Circle of Atonement on course-based meditation if you're curious about that. You can also use that quiet time to ponder your frequent reminder. Whether you do your reading in the morning or not, you should recite your frequent reminder statement, which is right under the video player, and then write that onto sticky notes to recite throughout the day. Your reminder statement is pulled from the text assignment for the day and is used as a part of the daily practice of ACIM. But what use is a frequent reminder if you don't remember to remind yourself frequently? We need tools to do this, and sticky notes are a no-frills but very practical way to do this. And if you want a more frills way, you can also download a phone timer or a bell to go off every hour or every 30 minutes or even every 15 minutes if you're ambitious. I use an app called Mindfulness Bell, which is listed under the resources on the week 0 page. You're also given something to ponder regarding the reading for the day. Things to think about, and you may even consider writing your thoughts down. Writing accesses a different part of your brain than reading, and it allows yourself to get down any thoughts about what you read. And I mean any thoughts. That means positive thoughts or negative or anything in between that's coming up for you around the day's reading. Then we have the section Commentary for the day's reading. These are videos I put together that go over the sections we read today. There's one video for each day's reading assignment. You can watch the video at the end of each reading day or all at the end of your reading week to bring it all together. I try to keep the videos to about 15 minutes for each day. So if you save it all till the end of the week, you can expect about an hour and 15 minutes of watch time. The commentaries really are quick reviews and summaries of what you read that day. And we'll end this intro to the ACIM Book Club here. I'm really happy you're joining in this spiritual adventure with me. For now, you've got your week 0 reading and your video assignments to tackle before diving into week 1, chapter 1, The Principles of Miracles. I'll let you get started. I'm Alison Anton with the Forgive Nest podcast for A Course in Miracles. It was great talking to you. I'll see you in week 1.